Hey y'all, it's your neighborhood therapist. Did y'all know a Texas representative is being held against her will, basically being held hostage at the Capitol building in Austin, Texas, because she refused to sign a permission slip that stated that she would be under 24-hour surveillance without probable cause? hmm Texas State Representative Nicole Collier. She was basically locked inside the Capitol building and not permitted to leave because she would not sign a permission slip allowing DPS to follow her. Y'all, So, of course, this all stems from the fact that those Texas Democrats took that 2 week hiatus to prevent quorum in the House as a way to block the controversial mid decade redistricting effort by the GOP that they are doing as a favor to President Tupe Fiasco. First of all, since when do you do favors for the sitting president? That already sounds illegal and unconstitutional, but neither here nor there. This woman said, no, I will not sign a permission slip saying I will be under 24-hour surveillance when I leave here. Under what reason? There is no probable cause. I'm not a criminal. Like, I am confused. The federal government knows this is happening and they are not stepping in to do anything. The Texas Republicans literally have lost their mind. But the better question, though, is why is she the only Democrat that chose not to sign that permission slip? Seems like the other Democrats signed it, even though they shouldn't have. So again, a black woman took the sole correct stand, and she took it alone. But y'all kept asking, what can we do? How can we be better allies? How can we? Well, not by leaving her standing alone. That's definitely not the answer. You left her there, and they calling in to check on her, and why? You left her there. You should have stayed there with her, but you signed it to go home and be in comfort. Meanwhile, they locked her in there, won't let her leave her desk, so she slept at her desk and only would allow her to go to the bathroom. Then, when she took a phone call when she went in the bathroom, they told her she was committing a felony. Y'all perfectly okay living in Little Gilead, huh? Because that's what Texas is right now, and what the rest of the country is going to become, I guess, if y'all just continue to let whatever happen. To hell with rules, to hell with the law, to hell with the Constitution. Y'all just going to do what y'all want to do for this man sitting in that office, huh? Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do for this man with these swollen ankles sitting in that office, declining health, because they lying to us about that. His health is declining. Y'all just gonna keep on letting everything fly until we really are living in the handmaid's tale, huh? Because what is going on? How is this remotely okay to hold somebody hostage at their place of work because they won't sign a permission slip to be put under 24-hour surveillance because they did nothing wrong in the first place? I don't understand this. I don't. And I also don't understand why it's not in the news more. Like, I had to Google information on this. It didn't just pop up on my news feed or the several news sites that I follow. I didn't get this. And I haven't seen that many people talking about it. But this woman got locked in the damn Capitol building in Austin, Texas, because she wouldn't sign a permission slip to be watched 24/7. I don't understand it. But what I do know is this is why I don't subscribe to the Democratic Party, because y'all a bunch of punks. There's no way I could have left that woman standing there alone. We would have been there together. It would have been me and her. But every one of her colleagues left her there. And that's a problem. I'm more upset about that than I am the Republicans doing what they did, because who's shocked by that? Who's surprised that the Texas Republicans did that? I'm not. And I won't be surprised if it were to happen elsewhere, maybe under different circumstances. But y'all keep playing thinking that things can't get worse, and each day something worse happens. See that? And this is why the 92% of us who chose correctly back in November said we don't care anymore, because it is always one of us taking the stand and taking the heat and taking the brunt of everything, and nobody stands with us. They stand with us from afar. They stand with us after signing a permission slip to go home and be comfortable, but they don't stand in the trench with us. She was there alone. Well, this is what y'all voted for. So y'all have a beautiful, wonderful rest of y'all day, and I will holler at y'all later.